Welcome to Zen with Gwen meditation sessions. Hi, I'm Gwendolyn. This will be a Vipassana meditation with minimal instruction. I will leave a link below if you would like a meditation with more instruction, but for today, let's hear less from me to give you more time to spend in your meditation. You may find that this means your mind wanders more, but that's okay. That's all part of the process. And as you go, maybe after 0.2 seconds, you notice your mind wanders off. Bring it back, and that's the real achievement. Every time you notice your mind's wandered off, think, oh, I'm noticing. Good. And then bring it back. So let's begin in a comfortable yet attentive posture, whatever position is going to work for you so that you can stick with it for the duration of the meditation. There's no sense in getting into some posture that you think is prescribed or necessary if partway through you're going to be very uncomfortable or give up altogether. So this may mean that you're lying down, cuddled up, going for a walk, whatever makes it work for you. Taking a moment to get to that place now. And now that we're here, let's take a few deep conscious breaths. On purpose, breathing deeply, working towards the fullest expansion of our lung capacity, and then on purpose, smooth exhale. And we can imagine with each breath out that we are wiping the slate clean, shaking the Etch-a-Sketch, and starting fresh. Imagining that we only have this very moment and each moment as it comes. Now letting the breath return to a more natural pattern, but still imagining that we start fresh with each breath and in each moment. Often it's the first couple of minutes that can be the most difficult to transition from our busy, busy lives into this space of stillness and concentration. So let's be kind to ourselves as we notice that we inevitably get distracted, our thoughts wander off. Let's think of the first couple of minutes as a transition time. We use our breath to make our way from busy, busy lives of doing to really low pressure time where we can just exist. like to add an element of visualization to this practice, imagining that our breath is moving like waves in the ocean. Inhaling, we ride the wave up, and exhaling, we ride the wave down. Noticing what the conditions of the sea are like today. Maybe the waters are smooth or rough. Is there a storm brewing? Is it peaceful? And no matter what the surface of the water is like, remembering that you are safe here. You may also like a tactile element, placing hands on belly, chest, ribs, or wherever you feel the breath the most. Using this physical quality of touch to keep our thoughts focused on the sensations of breath. You may also like to use words to help focus your attention on your breathing. As you breathe in, saying to yourself in, and as you breathe out, saying to yourself out. There may be other words, or you may prefer to count, whatever helps focus your mind. it's okay to let thoughts come up. It's actually impossible to stop the flow of thoughts. That's the brain's job. So if your brain is working and you are alive, of course, you're going to have thoughts. In fact, paying attention to the breath is kind of a thought. Noticing the breath, counting, visualizing the breath, all those things, it's just controlling our own minds rather than letting our minds offer up all sorts of thoughts that sometimes we feel overwhelmed by. So, if you do notice a lot of thoughts coming up, one thing that we can do is called mind noting. So maybe a memory from the past starts to come through, and we notice the thought and go, oh, that's a memory. Then we return to the breath. And just a moment later, maybe we start thinking about, oh yeah, I've got to pick bananas up at the store. No need to finish that thought. We can say to ourselves, oh, my mind was planning. And we come back to the breath. Whatever kind of thought comes up, ruminations about the past, ideas about the future, maybe judging the present. Whatever it may be, we make a little note of what the thought is, and then we just let it go. Sometimes the mind will like to tell us really long stories or big thoughts, and we don't have to listen to the whole story. It's okay to interrupt your own thoughts and say, oh, that's me telling myself a story, and then go back to the breath. Please stay in this space for as long as you find it beneficial. You may even like to give yourself a little pat on the back for your commitment to mindfulness today and for doing something good for your own health. Thank you so much for joining me. From my light to yours, namaste.